Want to add a countdown timer to your video using CapCut? You're in the right place. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to insert a timer graphic into your video and get it synced up perfectly. Whether you're creating a cooking tutorial, a workout routine, or just want to spice up your content with a little visual polish. Let's dive right in and walk through each step so you can follow along and master this handy effect. First, let's get started by opening up CapCut. If you've never used it before, CapCut is a user-friendly video editing app that's great for beginners and pros alike. Once it's open, you'll spot the Create New button right away. Go ahead and click that. This launches your project workspace, and it's the place where all your editing magic will happen. Now, to give our timer something to sit on, we need to select a video template. This is basically picking your background video. It could be your recorded footage, a pre-made template, or even just a blank canvas if you prefer. The template you select sets the vibe of your timer, so take a second to choose one that fits the tone of your content. Once you've picked it, the template loads into the timeline automatically. At this point, we're ready to bring in the timer element itself. Click on Elements in the toolbar. This is where CapCut keeps all sorts of cool add-ons like stickers, animations, and, you guessed it, timer graphics. When you're in the Elements tab, type timer into the search box. You'll see a range of timer styles pop up, from classic countdown circles to digital style numbers. Choose one that matches your video's style and drag it onto your timeline. Once your timer is sitting on the video, it'll probably start out a bit too big or not quite where you want it. This is normal. Click on the timer element so you can resize it. If you're familiar with other editing apps, just drag the corners to make it smaller or reposition it anywhere you like. Maybe the top right for a fitness video, or bottom center if you want it front and center. The goal is to make it visible but not distracting. Take your time here. Adjusting the size and placement makes a big difference in how professional your video looks. Now, if you need that timer to show up in multiple spots or slides, here's a little shortcut. As soon as you're satisfied with the size and placement, use Copy or Ctrl+C on your keyboard to duplicate the timer element. This saves you from having to remake it from scratch for each slide or scene. Next, right-click on the video template itself and hit Paste. This drops your copied timer right onto the video wherever you need it. Sometimes CapCut can be finicky with layers, so make sure the timer is visible above other elements. You might notice there's now an extra timer sitting around. You don't want duplicates cluttering your workspace, so go ahead and delete that first timer template you added. Just select it and hit Delete. This keeps things clean and organized, making it easier to adjust timings later. Now for the finishing touches. Adjust the slides. These are basically sections of your video or the duration each element appears, so that the timer matches how long you want it to count. For example, if you want a 10-second countdown, drag out the timer's endpoint on the timeline to match those 10 seconds. This part might take a few moments as you get everything lined up just right, but it's worth it. When you're ready, click play to preview your video. Watch how the timer stays in place and counts down. If it looks good, you're done. If you spot any little weirdness, maybe the timer is too short, too long, or not quite in the right spot, just backtrack and tweak as needed. Remember, video editing is all about trying things and refining them. And that's it. You've successfully added a timer to your video in CapCut. If this helped you out, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any questions at all or tips to share, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more step-by-step tutorials like this. I'll see you in the next video.